Well, even when he was struggling, we thought he was swinging the bat pretty well. He was just not having a lot of luck, and consistently he was hitting the ball hard. And now they're falling for him. But another big hit for us, another game-winning hit for us. I thought the bottom of the lineup was extremely productive today. Did a really nice job.
Look at Roberts, his numbers after the 8th inning, hitting .353. What is it about some guys that kind of embrace those situations?
Well, I remember it when he was on the other side. It was one of the guys I didn't want to see come up. I think he's able to relax in those situations. He doesn't get away from what he knows what he needs to do to be successful, and doesn't try to do too much.
Look at earlier in that inning. How much do you think that Jacoby Ellsbury stolen base could have changed the complexion of things there in the way Joe was pitching?
A lot. You know, I mean, that's one of the things that Jay can do. I mean, he put on a great at bat on him, and then he stole second, and it's not easy stealing off Yachty in that combination. And but it just kind of changed the complexion of the inning, and it allowed us to put some pressure on him.
The catch by Gardner off of Molina's bat.
You know, Gardy made a great catch. I mean, that's probably the difference in the game. When you look at it, there's a lot of plays that contributed to a win, and that's a great catch.
What did you think of Whitley tonight?
I thought he did a really nice job. We extended him a little bit more, knowing that we didn't have some guys down there, and unfortunately he got in a little trouble in the 6th inning, and we weren't able to get him a win today, but I thought he did a really nice job again.
And defensively, Brendan Ryan, is that the kind of play that he can change?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great defender. To me, no matter where you put him, he's going to make great defensive plays.
Joe, why Claiborne in the 6th?
Well, we're trying not to kill Betanzas, number one, in a sense, but that spot was coming up, the 4th hitter that inning, and I knew I wanted some multiple innings out of Betanzas, and that's why I did it. You know, we talked about doing it, but you know, I mean, these guys have been incredible, and some of these guys are going to have to help us in tough situations.
And that's a spot you've used Dylan in every time.
And if I would have had Warren today, I would have done it again, but I didn't have Warren today.
Joe, did you think that Molina's ball was out when he hit it?
I wasn't sure. You know, it seemed like it kept carrying and carrying and carrying, so I was a little bit worried.
Joe, were there anyone else you did not have besides Warren?
Daly. I was not going to use Daly today, Warren, and so I knew I needed to stay away from those guys.
So it was more where the batting order was?
Well, and also not having Warren in a situation. I knew that, you know, I wanted Dellin to give us the 7th and the 8th, and was trying to get through the 6th, not using him.
Joe, have you been surprised about how the bases on balls that Ichiro has drawn has made a little bit of a difference?
Well, getting on base, it makes a big difference, and he puts pressure on teams too, because they know that he can run, and he's been very productive all year for us.
Joe, pretty hard to win in extra innings anyway, but kind of more so on the road, and you've done it 3 times on this road trip. What does that tell you about your team?
Well, I mean, they keep playing. You know, they keep playing, and they never give at bats away, and they keep making pitches and defensive plays. It's a team that expects to win when we go out there every day, and they just keep playing.
Joe, when you guys are such a good base stealing team and do it with such a high percentage, and you have Molina who's so good at defending it, do you guys just do what you have to do in that capacity, and those guys have to push it?
Yeah, I mean, we want our guys to continue to play. I mean, we're not going to shut everything down just because you have a fine defensive catcher back there. I mean, you still want to put pressure. There's still things that have to happen. You know, he still has to put a really good throw. If they bounce a breaking ball, it becomes more difficult. So there's a lot of things that go into it.
What did you think of Gardner's effort on the holiday near home?
You know, I thought he gave it everything he had. You know, it's unfortunate he didn't catch it, but you know, that's the way Gardy plays. He's all out all the time.